Hi guys, keep following me. I'm launching my new social media campaign, but there's a reason for it. There's a reason I'm coming out of my shell to go on social media. I want to ask you a question. What are you up to with your life? What am I up to with my life? And how should we live? We live in a new age. I did a video yesterday, I think, that talked about we live in a new age, the age of technology. So we're coming out of the age of industrialization, when for 100 years the world industrialized. Let me put this camera up properly. We built everything with steel, sand, and stone, and everything was a concrete jungle. You know what it is. We live in an industrial age. But the implication of that for you, for me, for the individual human being is that we used to live a bill-paying life. We lived to survive, right? The big banks and the big institutions and the government who taxed us and everything said, you guys just go work and pay your taxes and pay your bills. And we lived till we were 65, 70, whatever, 60, whatever, and we retire. And that was life. And we lived for the simple reason of, let me own a house one day and pay the bank 20 years, 30 years, or let me own a car and that's it. So now we're living in a different age, the age of technology. And this is profound, it's very, very important. The people don't get it, but trust me folks, behind the scenes, the carpet is being pulled from under our feet. Behind the scenes, behind the curtains, there's a lot going on, and there's a lot of changes, there's a lot of transformation happening, and you won't see that in everyday life, but eventually it's going to hit everybody really hard. So everything is changing. As you see, let me give you one example. AI, they say, would replace over 50% of the jobs out there, and people are panicking. If AI is going to replace my job, what am I going to do, and this and that? But we live in an age of technology, and AI, artificial intelligence, not human intelligence, is what is starting to dominate the world, which is such a shame that artificial intelligence has to rule our lives rather than human intelligence. And people are actually panicking that artificial intelligence is better than human intelligence. That is so shameful. But anyway, how then should we live? This is the question I want to ask you. How should we live this new life that is emerging in the technology age, when digital currency will take over, when government will really control our lives? Because I believe even with our survival and day-to-day living, our basic needs and wants, government will give us, every country in the world will eventually get guaranteed basic income. So our needs and basic needs will be taken care of. And also, artificial intelligence will run everything, not only computers, but also your table, your chair, all your furniture, the Internet of Things. All those things are coming, and they're coming very, very fast, because artificial intelligence and computing with NVIDIA and all those companies is really accelerating very, very fast. And so the question I want to ask in this social media campaign is very simple. How should we live? Like Francis Schaeffer asked this question in his books back in the 1980s. How then should we live in the 21st century? Not the 20th century anymore, not the industrial age anymore, but the age of technology. How then should we live when we have our personal assistant, our personal secretary in AI, artificial intelligence? And what are you up to with your life? What am I up to in my life? These are questions I want to start exploring in this series of social media posts and this campaign. So please indulge me, join me, come on board with me, and let us explore this journey together. And hopefully I could bring some value to you. Okay, so watch out for my next video and follow me, and let's form a community exploring a very, very simple idea, which is how should we live and what are we up to in life. Okay.